Greetings, fellow oculators. Dave Drawing here, back again with another video for you. This time, I'm going to tell you about something that my friends at BOBO VR just sent me. It is a new head strap. What? Not another new head strap, Dave Drawing. Say it's not true. It's true. Yeah, BOBO VR, the folks who brought us the M2 head strap, they brought us the F2 circulating ventilation fan. They brought us the C2, which is, in my opinion, one of the best cases ever made for the Oculus 2, especially if you're sporting the BOBO VR M2 head strap or pretty much any of the taller halo straps. But now they have come up with a new and improved BOBO VR M2 Pro. Now, what's a pro about it? What's that mean? Well, I'll tell you, this thing has got some awesome features, and I can't wait to crack into this box, and that's what we're going to do right now. Let's go. What do you mean, Dave Drawing? We already bought a head strap. We bought the one you told us to. Yes, I know. But now our friends at BOBO VR have come up with, that's right, an even better head strap. I didn't think they could outdo the M2 head strap, but they kind of did. First, I would like to ask that if you have not subscribed to my channel, what the heck are you waiting for? There's a button right here. Just click that thing. That's all you got to do is click the button, and you'll be subscribed to Dave Drawing's channel, and it'll help my channel grow, help me keep bringing you some great content, and just get her done, okay? Yeah, push the button and subscribe. Won't cost you anything, won't change your life, but it will help me grow the channel and give you quicker access to these wonderful, informative, and educational videos that I make for you guys. So, enough of that. Let's get on with the video. Alrighty then, the BOBO VR M2 Pro. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, as always, the beautiful packaging that comes with all BOBO VR accessories. We take that off, and we have this wonderful box. We will see what we have in here. Ooh, yes. Okay. Of course, as always, we have the beautifully printed, super informative instruction manual that comes with these products. Super duper important. And then we have a little C to C charging cord, which will be explained very soon. And we have this, and we have this little box. Let's see. We open this bag, and we see the beautiful, ever expanding BOBO VR M2 Pro headset. Set this beautiful little box over here. Alrighty. Now, it looks very much like the original M2. It has the little mandibles on top that provide that extra support and pretty much eliminate the need for a top strap. It has the extra pivoting points here, in addition to the pivoting points that come with your Quest 2. It also bends right here, which can be useful for a number of reasons. It has a really nice leather-like material rear pad. It's a very large rear pad. The bigger and softer the rear pad, I have found, the more comfortable the strap is when you have that thing clamped on your noggin. It has a nice front strap as well. It wraps all the way around, so you pretty much got full coverage with the nice padded leather-like material. All right, here's some nice little chrome accents here and some nice lettering on the side. It has a little strap right here. Now, this is a strap that will attach to your headset, but it's optional. Some people will want to use it and some people won't, but either way, it does have it. Has a nice adjustment knob on the back for going from large noggins down to little tiny noggins. All right, and it has this cord. Seems to be a C cord with a nice angle on it that it seems to be built into the back of the strap. and it has some kind of attachment points here, possibly magnetic, and some electrical connections right here. What could that be all about? I bet you figured it out by now, haven't you? That's right. Well, check out the contents of this little box right here. Ooh. And we will find the BOBO VR B2 custom battery pack. That's right. This is the battery pack. It has a power button. It has little indicator lights that come on. You can see that. It has 4 of them. This indicates 25, 50, 75, and 100% of charge. So it's kind of a little battery meter, so you know how much charge you have. They come charged already. They have a little C port here in the top. This takes this little cord that comes with it, or it can be charged using the cord that came with your Oculus, or pretty much any C cord. Now, as you can see, it has some little connectors on the back, and it seems to match up right there. And you heard that little beep? Let's hear that again. That means it's connected, it's working. It even gives you a little audible beep, and of course the light comes on. Now these lights will turn off after 40 seconds if it's not being used. And let's get an Oculus up here. Oh, I have one right here. How handy. Okay, now the way this works, and I highly recommend that when you put this on, you probably want to take off your facial interface. Now I use the BOBO VR F2 fan unit. There's a whole different video there, but it's connected to the facial interface, and the whole thing comes off. We'll just set that aside for now. Alrighty, there, good. Oh, you stay there. Okay, now once you have that off, you'll want to look and see that you have these arms, of course, coming out, and there are the matching black arms here on the M2 Pro. You insert those into that, they just slide in, and I would not slide them all the way in, just slide enough till it's going to stay there nice. And then this is the time, if you choose to, you can take this Velcro strap, and while you've got the interface off, it's a lot easier to get to, and it it velcros to itself very well. Okay, this strap, what you want to do is put it through the top of the little slot in the headset, and just hook it right where it is. Don't tighten it all the way up. It's just getting it through there. So if you want to tighten it up later, you'll be able to without as much hassle. Okay. Now, once you get that on there, you can take this built-in cord and plug it into the C port on the side of your headset. Okay, and then get your facial interface. You gotta pop this little fan off, and then when you put this in, you want to be very careful that you don't contact your lenses with any of the parts of the interface. The lenses are very delicate, and you want to be extra careful with those. All right, you get your interface back in, and if you have the F2, you can pop that back on, and she's ready to go. Now, she's all connected. Put your little cord aside, keep that in a safe place in case you need that later. Alrighty, now this is completely assembled. You got enough cord here where if you have to open your strap all the way up like I do, you know, make sure you got enough cord. You're not going to worry about it getting stretched too tight or anything like that. As with any Halo head strap, I always recommend that you don't push this all the way in on the rails as far as they'll go at first, because what you want to do is fit it with using the front strap and the back strap. You want to get that fitted to your head properly, and when that's all nice and comfortable, then you worry about sliding this in and getting it, you know, closer to your face. The great thing about a Halo strap is that it doesn't smash the whole headset up on your face like a scuba mask. It lets you have it. You can even have a little gap there if you want for airflow, for comfort. You can have it touching more at the top, more at the bottom, whatever it takes to get that perfect fit that's comfortable for you. That's the great thing about a Halo style strap. Now we're going to try this thing on and just see what we get. Okay, like I said before, you want to not have this slid all the way in, but I leave it out a little bit. so you can fit the thing. You get the front and back pads of the strap itself on your head, get that situated, and then you worry about making it closer to your face and getting it at the right angle. So take my specs off, and what I like to do is I tip this up, which is a great thing about those pivot points. Then you can just put your face right in there, and then you put it down. And you can adjust it down, get it as tight as you want. I like to have the Oculus on so that you can make sure you're getting the focus and everything the way you want it as well, while getting the perfect fit. Make sure that your facial interface is all clicked down and locked into place. And then you can worry about the angle of this. As you can see, Halo style straps have the original pivot point of the Quest 2, but you have a second pivot point back here. So the whole headset will go up and down from here and from here. So you have a lot more, adjustment angles that you can set it at. You can tip it up, down, and you can move it up and down, and you can move it closer and further, from your face. So once you get the angles the way you want, put your fingers on the front, hook your thumbs behind these pivot points, and you can slide it back to whatever position you like, and you can tip it up and down, and just until the focus is just right. It looks good. All right, and then you have a really nice fit. It's very comfortable. That big rear pad with all the extra padding really makes it very comfortable. It doesn't move around, and yeah, that feels really good. And then of course you have your battery pack that is super easy to put back on, just like that. You get a little beep, so you have a sound that comes on knowing that it's attached properly, and you're ready to play. And this will give you 3 extra hours of playtime, and if you order a second battery for it, that'll charge in less than 3 hours. So you can have one charging while you're playing, and before it runs out, you can swap it out for the other. Now, of course, just like a laptop or a phone, if it's plugged in and charging, you can unplug it and it's not going to turn off because it has its own battery. If you play for a couple of hours, it's a very simple matter to just pull this battery off, pop the other one on, and you're not going to interrupt your game or anything because the Oculus battery will keep it running. So you really do have kind of infinite power with these once you add the second battery. Another great thing about a Halo type strap is you can tilt it up just enough to look around. And then you can grab one of your batteries, like that, and simply, oh, that is great. Look at that. Pops on there, you don't have to see what you're doing. And then when the battery runs out, all you have to do, take one off, put the other one on, and you're charging again. That's what they mean by infinite battery power. Isn't that great? Now, the second battery isn't available as of the filming of this video, but it will be within a week or two of the posting of this video, and I will post the link to the second battery just as soon as they give it to me. So you'll be able to come back here and go get that battery. Alrighty? Okay, well, let's hop back out of here. Specs bag on. Alrighty. Now we have our BOBO VR M2 Pro all hooked up and ready to go. And one thing that I've decided to do with mine is the power cable that runs from the back up to your headset. I put it inside the strap, and I'll show you why. I think it looks neater that way, and it comes out down here and then just runs down and plugs in. Now you want to have a little extra slack here so that you can expand the headset all the way back and forth. So that's where this needs to have this loop here, and that way when it's open all the way, it has plenty of slack. So just to keep this in place a little better, I've got a piece of Velcro, and I'm going to put it on right in front of where this pivot point is on the strap, capturing the power cord in there, like that, and we'll just Velcro him down. Alrighty, that makes sure that it won't interfere with the pivot point, You don't need any slack from here to here, so that keeps this little part neat. And then when you have to make it larger, it's got a little extra here too, but better to have a little more than you need than not quite enough. That way when you tighten it all the way down, you'll have a little loop here, and that's the slack you need for, you know, back and forth. So just a little thing I figured out that I wanted to do with mine. That's optional, of course, and it does not come with that little piece of Velcro, but most of us have a little Velcro laying around here and there. This is a great strap. It has improvements over the original M2 as far as the padding and the comfort levels and everything, and also it has a super cool built-in battery pack with the quick interchange and lots of really nice little features. So I would say check in the description of this video, and there'll be a link to guide you to one of these wonderful new straps, so go check it out. There'll also be links to the F2 and a couple of other products from BOBO VR that you might be interested in. That's going to wrap it up for this video. As always, if you liked my video, hit the subscribe button and help me grow my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe you give me a like, maybe leave me a comment. Tell me you love it, tell me you hate it, just tell me something, okay? All right then, this is Dave Drawing signing off, and we'll see you next time.